Okay, we are back, and I have a lovely birthday hat on. We got back to my truck. We went and did some looting, so I'll figure out what I want to do with that. I'd probably just fly around for a while. I'm not gonna stay up too late. Probably another hour or so. Come on, baby. And we're in. All right. See what we got. Okay, we got quite a few more players on now. My man. Okay, what do we want to do from here? Let's see. I think we'll just go back to the hostel, maybe. Um, let's. Yeah, let's go over here east to like D3, and we'll shoot down. If I can do it, we'll go over here and shoot down through here, and come down through here and maybe pick up a cargo drop. I don't know how long it's been there, but we'll see what's up, okay? Oh, hold on. I think I'm just gonna go and get to the wall. Now, it's, oh, shit. It's not that far out of the way. Right, yeah, they're gonna expand the map at some point. I'm fairly confident. Alright, yeah, let's go south. So I haven't seen this base. Let's see what we got. Whoa, see that log spawn in? Log shed? I don't want to drive in the water if I can help it. Let's go back southwest. Hunting stand. Let's check it out. See what we got. Looks like some shotgun shells. And some sexy sweatpants. I'm not playing the sound bites because I don't have that up. That little puffball right there, It's worth like 100. It's not bad. So I did 2 points of damage. You're slightly warm. Well, it's only gonna get worse. Okay, let's go straight south if we can. Roll down that hill, baby. Got a rifle, some clothing, box of ammo. That ammo will sell pretty well. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, there's a cargo drop down here too. Wasn't I gonna maybe get a cargo drop? Let's see, where's that at? It is. Oh, it's still there. Let's I'm going to go straight south, and then we'll cut back here by the gas station and go back to the west. How about, can I drive? Let's try driving. Let's do that. Get some gas and something. Thick up there. Now I could go through the woods, but I'm on this main road. I'm gonna make great time. I'm gonna fly. Well, they don't hit anything, of course. Whoa! About got that. That could have been bad. Let's see if anybody's picked this already. Doesn't look like it. Have we spawned a horde by any chance? We go negative. See how much time we got first. That's going to be the most important thing. And then I can pull a crate in there or whatever if I got to. 23 minutes. We're golden. Okay, we can pick one. Because I had one. Oh, baby! That was nice. We're going to take all this stuff. I'll probably end up pulling a crate into here. All right, let's go ahead and get our bobby pins out. They were at the bottom. Yeah, there they are. Okay, let's do 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Crafting. We got some of Keechma's booze here. That's worth about $2.49 the last time I got some. I think. Oh, white gilly. Yeah, we're taking that. It's worth $1,000. Man, I'm banging them. Chainsaw, that's worth $1,452 last time. Milk looks like absolute ass. I'm not going to take any of that. Ooh, I need a lockpick. Only do this when you have time. A lot of time. Okay? Normally I don't like the shotgun. I'm just going to sell this shit. Okay? So, we'll, store. Took another 2% off there. Which one's which? I have room to put this shit in there? Yeah, okay. Come on. Go. And I should be able to take whatever I want and chuck it in there. And the game will decide where it wants to put everything. Chainsaw takes up a lot of room, by the way. I think that's it. Nothing else in the vicinity, is there? You know, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to see how much I can sell this stuff for. It's probably not going to be great. I just want to see. Okay. And we're off. That was a pretty successful little loot, I should say. Maybe go get some gas, I don't know. East. Go east I actually almost got a little too close there, but I was able to do it. I remember back in the day, we used to get caught up on those fucking gas pumps all the time, because you think you have to park very close. And you certainly don't with the airplane. Are you kidding me? Road sign's bad. Road sign bad. Fire good. No, fire's bad too. Okay, and I've shown it before. Ding. Fucking pull surrender in. And you will crank it. If you cut that corner too close, you will crank one of these fucking wheels. Oh. Or maybe hit a rock or stick or something. All that, whatever. All that jazz. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should just go sell this shit. It's about as far as it is. Make it pretty quickly down there. We'll go sell some shit. I gotta be able to put gas in the airplane. Calm down, John. 713, what I get points for? 600 or something. I want to go basically the west. Fuck! I'm gonna destroy this goddamn truck before this is all over with. I think I got bald tires, is what happened. Oh, that was kind of cool. Didn't really mean to do that. Oh, I thought I could make it. I did think I could make that. I think I'm getting tired. This is probably another reason why I drive like shit. This L truck's just got so much torque. I can't hardly keep it. Can't hardly keep it straight. It's got nothing to do with me. This girl's just crazy. I think I left the blueprint down here, but some stretch of the imagination.
Welcome, welcome.
What you
Feel
got?
free to browse around.
You can't have my truck,
Let's
bitch.
see what you have.
Well, all right. Let's start here. We had a couple shmogs here. Let's sell the brown one. There's the sweatpants. The hats are worth 55. He won't buy that one. What a bitch. 65, 50.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. I'll get up. Are you in admin chat?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bump up there in just a second. I'm gonna sell boy something here. Hold on. Talk to me, baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's happening, dude?
Well, I got my first week of training in. I'll give you that.
Wow. How'd that go?
Good. Very well. A lot of presentations, a lot of stuff. A lot of new things that have come down in reference to political correctness. Let's just call it that.
I was just getting ready to say, it's like you're probably going through all of the, you know, the political correct woke.
Yep.
Don't do, oh my God, you know.
There.
Yeah.
Some stuff I can talk about, some stuff I can't.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not going to ask you any details. I know what you went through, so.
Well, it ain't over yet. I got.
Oh, no. You're just getting started.
4 weeks of that.
Yeah.
But actually, you know, they pay us a lot of money to sit there and do it.
There and listen to it.
Yep. And we did some. I can say this. We did some role play stuff, and they didn't pull too many punches. They're like, you need to protect yourself, protect the department.
Right.
Watch out for everybody. You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Now, this is interesting. Okay, no. I was on the wrong hat. I've got 100% beanie here that it's not the gray one. It's the blue one. I took it out of loot at D4. I just looted 1 half round. And this fucker won't buy the blue one, but he's offering me $33 for the gray one. It's very strange.
The little frickin' commissar over at the vehicle place.
Yeah.
You'll take $4,800 for the black quad, but
really?
It's only $3,700 for the yellow quad.
You know, didn't we do some research on that?
Yeah, no, it's all based. It seems to be based on color and what's available and some randomization. But I about near wiped him and the armory guy, the IT wannabe, the IT poser. I about wiped them both out on funds, though.
What's this guy got? He's got 97,000.
Yeah, I didn't have too much for this guy. It's like I'd sold bears and boars the other day, and I had a leftover boar. So I'm like, all right, fine. So I brought the carcass in here, threw it on the floor in front of this little British twat, and butchered it, and
did your thing.
Everything. Yep, did my thing. I can't. I don't have the patience at the moment, especially. It's like to go through the whole salting thing. So I'm like, what? Screw it.
I don't blame you. He'll pay $34 for a birthday hat. I have got a crate I'm gonna pull, and I'll be right back.
Oh, time to do the crate shuffle. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to check something.
Do you need me to do something?
Nope, 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 nope. It just being here reminded me of this because I don't think we are in outpost. What? We're in
Welcome,
B4,
welcome.
right?
Feel
B4.
free to browse around.
And it's at the safe zone. All right. So,
I'm just gonna click on the chest and see how much he wants to. He
Here's
wants
what
to
I've
give me
got.
6 grand for things he wants out of the chest. Let's just see. Actually, a lot of this is gonna go over to the armor.
theoretically now.
I'm surprised he won't buy this bow. I guess the armor's gonna get it. There's a puppet! Puppet somewhere!
Yeah. Yeah,
Can
I
you
know.
can you kill him?
Yeah, she's out here with me.
Please, by all means. I'm busy. $20 for a 2-liter. I brought the 2 liters over just to see if he'd buy them. Oh, it's no damage, right? No damage?
Yeah, I'm checking that.
Bitch.
Let's see what you have.
He'll give me 40 for a milk. I hope you're just kicking the fuck out of her. I can't see it, but I hope you are.
Yeah, I'm first person boxing with her over here.
Nice. Ooh, give me 250 for Kichma's vodka. I was just curious what that milk and water bottles and stuff like that would go for. Water bottles are only 5, but I don't need them. I just pulled them out of a cargo drop just to see what he would pay.
Damn time.
Only 15
Not
for a
bad.
gunpowder? It's not very much, but I'm going to sell it anyway. What else? Ooh, 724 for a big axe. Fucking right. He does not want the tire repair kit. I better keep these car repair kits. I'm crashing into shit all the time.
Yeah, I just told him a bunch of east out ones. You know, it's like, you know, 3 points on this one, 5 points on that one, 10 points on this one.
Chainsaws are pretty lucrative.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
we used to leave them. Just
$100 on her.
really.
Yeah.
She's got the juice, man.
It's like all these puppets are loaded, man. It's like every time, probably 3 out of 5 puppets that I, you know, search have got money on them,
Well,
and it's usually a pretty good amount too.
you know, Monkey was right before I went on break. He was asking, you know, what's a good place to loot. I looted 1/2 round, found like 3 or 4 guns, and a ghillie top, and just all kinds of shit. And I'm
Billy
like,
outfits are nice. I mean, they're
yeah,
like a, you know,
11.
$1,500 a
Yeah.
piece. Not beef. What's a beef?
Depending what kind of mood they're in, I guess. But I've been traditionally getting 11, 1200 for them.
Feel free to
Yeah,
browse
no, I
around.
take the
Oh, you fuck.
the forest one, the woodlands. I think it was $1,700 for the top.
Oh yeah.
Little iced tea wannabe down here gave me $1,700.
I've been
Now you got me.
finding
Now you got me curious.
military quivers pretty steadily lately.
You know what? I just realized when you said that, it's like I went and I did that was like my second bunker run since 7 drop because we've been doing so much other R&D crap. I stopped at the bunker in B3 and ran through there just to kind of check some stuff out. It's also one of the places I've got one of those reloading wardrobes where I just throw all the scrap metal and lead plates and toolboxes in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let those things just despawn. I'm not gonna keep them up
Here's
anymore.
what
It's
I've
like
got.
nobody gets it. Everybody comes in there and it's like, ooh, free toolbox, and it's like,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's all they do. So I'm like, all right, F you guys. And
Let's
it's
see
like,
what
I'm
you
not gonna
have.
bother with it anymore.
Well, you know what I was doing? I farmed at least 6 airplanes. And oddly enough, when I kept giving them, people kept taking them. When I stopped retrieving airplanes, either we got to max or
Remember what I?
everybody had
Yep,
one, and there's spawns were still there. They
yep.
weren't taking them.
And like I told you the other day in the admin chat, it's like, it's like, the bloom is off the rose at this point. So I don't see any need to basically keep doing it. I mean, the other guy that does it on here,
Yep.
he does it kind of, hey, that's his shtick. It's like, great, hey, more power to you.
Yeah, I sent
And a
him a
few other,
message.
yeah, a few other people do it too. And it's like, okay, that's great, but it's like, by and far as an admin function, screw it. It's like I'm not doing it.
I'm not
It's like
doing it
I don't.
anymore. I have not
Yep.
done it since for anyone. I've only done it for myself when I've had a few incidents.
An incident here or there.
Yep. But I went. What happened was I went and on the map showed vehicles, not vehicle descriptions, just the vehicles. So I TP'd up to D4 in the middle of the runway, which I was almost positive that was a plane, and it was. Then I teleported back down to B1, B2 to the west hangar. And I thought there were 2 airplane spawns down there, which I thought, oh, this is going to be pretty cool.
We're at B2.
B1, B2 airfield.
There's actually 3 there.
Well, there was a red pickup truck parked in there,
Yeah,
and I moved it. And then the one on the east side was actually an airplane. So
nice.
I moved the red pickup truck. I had thought about just fucking destroying it. I'm not gonna lie. Drive that fucker right into the water. I mean, it was parked like at the west hangar on the map, like dead center on the west side, inside the yellow circle. And I'm thinking, what the fuck part of no parking zone 1 and 2 don't you get?
Well, did you see the whatchamacallit? Did you see the police cruiser sitting there at the runway?
No, I did not.
Okay. When this whole thing started and we figured out that a vehicle parked there and it'll kill the spawn point,
Uh huh.
when we figured that out, um, and the reason I was telling you, you probably remember it, I was saying, do not specify a number. And
Right.
and it's like, we found out what that magic number was, and it's like, don't specify a number. And Janser came back to me, and so he's like, he goes, "Why are you so, it's like, I don't get what's the deal with the number." And it's like, because I guarantee you, it's like, if you say that number's 1,000 meters,
Right.
some Nimrod's basically going to park it at 999 and basically say, "But I thought it was 1,000,"
And
and
cry.
it's like,
Yep.
and cry about it when we call them out on it.
Yep.
And I go, just don't give them a number. And I go, end of runway. And I go, and I bet you some fucktard will still not do it, or it's like, it'll be almost at the end, and it's like, so sure enough, we put those no parking zones up, and there's a police cruiser, I shit you not, sitting right on the line of circle in the
Yep.
zone.
I even moved my truck. I don't remember if I told you that. I moved it intentionally. It said that I had left the zone, but I moved it a little further east anyway, so that on the map, when I look at it, it clearly shows I'm way outside the boundary.
Oh yeah.
And then there was a plane spawned in there today.
Pink ghillie suit top. This guy, I'll give you 4 grand for it, and the pink ghillie suit pants, 3,600.
Have you been doing kill boxes?
I did one the other day, and
Uh
it's
huh.
like, so it's like I did that.
What's up?
Or were
These
you
two
doing
were
some product testing to see how much?
just these happen to be product testing.
Yeah. Because
But
I'm
I got my black.
thinking,
I finally got my black ghillie suit
Nobody
legit.
cares.
good. Well done.
Can't
Okay.
wear it almost any place. It's like 'cause it's so freaking hot. So
Yeah, I'm getting
every
ready
time
to
I put it
sell
up,
one, a white
yeah.
ghillie top right now. I have every set in the game, and I did not earn them other than by Maximus said, whatever you want, spawn it in. And actually, it's been a while, but I haven't told anybody. But he said any admin that wants any ghillie suits, spawn them in.
On principle, I wouldn't do it. It's like the black one. It's like, as much as I wanted to run around and be a bush Wookie, I was just on principle. I was not going to do it. It's like that's the one, that and the M82. It's like in the MK18. Like those are just
Yep.
things that they're special enough that it's like, I'm not going to basically, lose luster by admin abusing it. Now, if we got to test something on it, great, I'll do it, and then I'll come get rid of it, or throw it into the. I threw two of them the other day. I threw two M82s before 7 dropped. I threw two M82s in the Giving Tree wardrobe, or the wardrobe there at the tree at the hostel,
Yeah.
and announced it. And it's like, Chance was like, "What are you giving those away for?" It's like, "Yeah, who put an M82 in there?" And I go, "I spawned them in. I was doing some testing. I just won't take them. It's a principle thing." So he's
My
like, "Nope, I get it."
the ghillie suits. First of all, nobody else is going to get them, and second of all, I told him my time is going to be so limited. I'm not going to do kill boxes. I really want a pink one. I want a tan one. I want a black one, and I've earned the tan, green, and white in the past from the world. He's like, do it, man. Just spawn it in. I'm like, okay, you're the boss.
Yep.
Now, on a happier note, I had some 43% 30-06, 20 out of 20. What do you think
Uh,
old boy was going to give me for a box? In the box, 30-06, green box, 43%, not 100%. You want to take a stab at
I
it?
don't know, and I just sold a bunch of 30-06 too, and it's like I don't remember what he gave me for it.
All right.
I would say if it was a full, I would say if it's a full box and armor piercing, I would probably say about $500-600.
Okay. Well, you're a little high. This is just plain old 30-06, by the way.
Oh,
Armor
okay, plain
piercing
old 30.
sells
Yeah,
better.
yeah, 150 to 250.
You're really close. It was 143 bucks. Now,
Yeah,
when I pulled it out of the box, what do you think he's going to give me? Now, remember, I got 20 out of 20 at 100% now.
but you
Oh
pulled them out
my
of the box.
God, I just saw something. I know for a fact it works now. I know for a fact it was a suspicion, and now I've confirmed it. But what do you think he's offering me? 20,
110.
319 for pulling it out of the box
What?
because it went
It
to
went up?
100%. See? Oh yeah. It was
Ah, gotcha.
43%
Okay.
in the
Okay.
box.
I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm with you now. Now it makes sense.
Okay. Now, here's what I just saw. I'm recording. I've got video evidence. He originally offered me 320. I've been standing here for a minute. The price just went down to 319 even though it still says it's 100%. I had suspicioned, my conspiracy theory was that even though it still says 100%, it's slightly less, like it's 99.5, so it's
Right.
been rounded
Exactly.
to 100.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
He dropped it $1.
Yep. Yep.
Now, you want to take a stab at plain old 20 out of 20, 556 at 84% in the box.
I'm going to say it's probably a little bit high because my theory is that they do it on rarity, and 556 ammo is just a little bit more common than rocking horse poo.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's in the box, 84%, and I'm going to pull it out of the box. If
What
you
do you
want
want?
to,
What was he offering for it in the box at
you want to
84%?
guess?
Nah, go for it. Tell me. I'm curious now.
398.
Yeah. See, I
Okay.
figured it, and it's like it's based on rarity, and I bet it has something. It somehow, some way, basically factors in off the loot table.
Yep.
And
556
it,
is rare.
yeah, when you pull it out of the box, what did it jump? Is it 100% out of the box?
You got it, cowboy. Now this is 30 rounds. You want to take a shot at this one?
425.
Close. 461.
Oh, okay.
So there's an important lesson there, which I've done several recordings, but I can't remember what the fuck I did 5 minutes ago, practically. So the lesson here is if the ammo is probably anything less than 100%, well, a few percent, take it out of the box and sell it out of the box.
Yeah.
Stun
Immediately.
grenade
Don't let it.
143.
Where the frack did I park? Yeah, I
You parked over by
British.
the
Yeah, by the
general
British guy.
store.
That's what I thought. I just went the wrong way. I was like, "Where's the general store at?"
Yeah. Now
Call an admin. General store disappeared.
what? Whatever. Nobody cares. What? Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
I'm
I'm
over here
actually.
eating a tater. I don't want to do any more parachute testing or dying because I have to decrease my body fat again. I don't want to do that again. I just recently got her down to 0 body fat, where macronutrient reserves. She's at 13 kilograms body reserves and total 14.8. And all I've been feeding this girl primarily is potatoes. I found some tuna in a can, which I'm going to eat right now, which is surprisingly good. It's, if you didn't already know, 0.8 of 1% total fat, of which 0.2% is saturated fat. It's got 11.5 grams of protein, which is what I'm going for. It does have 56% B12, no D, 1% E, and that's about it. So the protein is the big thing that you're going to go after with the canned tuna, and it's 4 out of 4, which I'm going to eat all of it right now.
I keep getting lucky with the cornflakes, and it's like, I go through the town there in B2
Mm-hmm.
and hit all the houses and the places in the, along the main drag there going through the B2 town.
Mm-hmm.
And so between taters and cornflakes, it's like, I've gotten, because back when we first spun up in 7, and I'll tell you exactly what it is now. When it
Superfood.
first spun up when it first spun up in 7, my fat under the body mass distribution, it shot up, and I was like 26. It got ugly there for a little bit, and so ever since I started actually eating, getting my tune to eat right, I've dropped it off pretty quick. I went from 26 all the way down to 20. Just about to roll. It's like 20.1, and everything else is moving along quite nicely.
Something happened. I smashed the truck into something or got too close to the fire or whatever. It's down to 59%. That's weird. I don't remember doing that. I don't remember hitting anything that hard, but maybe it took it a while to think about it and
Over a
realize.
period, maybe it was a series of unfortunate events, and it took a little
Right.
bit away, and you just weren't paying attention.
It could. I'm definitely capable of any of that. I'm not gonna lie. But no, I had that happen where I crashed an airplane the other day, and it took it a while. So I flipped the fucking thing over, and then it burst into flames.
Nice.
It's strange, and that is how I lost one. Now I'm going to tell you something else. All right, I'm at 24% on a Ballista 100. No puffballs, no nothing on it, okay? I've got a 24 out of 50 toolbox at 67%. I don't know exactly how I did this, but I repaired a bow from like 14%, a 60 pounder, with a toolbox that was like 24 out of 50, and it shot that fucker up to 92%. And the only thing I can think of, other than a game glitch, yep, just did it 24 out of 50 to 96% on a 100-pound ballista, because I have advanced survival and advanced engineering. That's the only thing that I can think of why it's doing that.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that makes sense.
Now I've
And
got some
they've
40.
changed something in the
Huh?
dynamics or the mechanics of the vehicles, by the way. It used to be
Yes.
when you hit the space bar, it locked up your rear end and that was it. It locked up the rear end and it killed the engine. Now it seems like if you play your cards just right, you still get the engine power, but the rear wheels lock up. So it's like it's pretty easy to drift these bad boys now. But it only happens once you get over advanced. It wasn't doing this until I hit advanced.
See, I'm curious to get super advanced or whatever they're going to call it. You know, you realize at advanced you still have a quarter of the piece of your pie
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
I want to see for engineering. I don't care about building as much as some people do, but I want to see, can I craft 50 BMG ammo? I don't care about the 50 BMG. I just want to know if I can do it. I'm not going to shoot a 50 BMG. I mean, it was super cool, don't get me wrong, when it first came out. But I want to see, you know, if I got 10 million earn points, can I? Can I? Come on, can I? So,
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. It's like I've got, where am I in engineering? I still got engineering. Yeah, see, I'm 33% of it. I'm advanced 33% on engineering. And man, I gotta get Maximus on here a little bit more because he's always getting bumps and bruises and boo-boos and everything else, and I've been patching him. My
oh, right.
medical skill was
Yeah,
coming along pretty great,
yeah,
and all of a sudden he hasn't been on much lately, so it's like, kind of.
yeah, that'll cut down. Hey, when Maximus isn't here to patch up, it cuts down on our profits. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
Unacceptable.
nobody to patch his boo-boos.
I'm going to tell you what I think is the best money making scheme on here that I'm aware of right now. You want to take a guess? I'll tell you if you're right.
Go for it. I haven't poked around very much. It's like I know
Oh,
I
God.
found what works for me, but it's like, and that's the animal thing. So it's like I get to
Yeah.
do the thing I like the most, which is hunt and fish and make money from it.
Janzer will tell you that he either hasn't, at least as of the last time I was on, he hasn't cared as much about the traders. And you know as well as I do, to each their own. I'm
Yeah,
not going
exactly.
to shove the trader down somebody's throat if they don't give a fuck. Which Janzer occasionally has zero fucks given. I don't know if you're aware of that. But
Yeah, I've heard that about him.
it's true. I've witnessed it. But anyway, it's the fucking airplane repair kits. That motherfucker will give you like
A shit ton of money.
2,000 to 4,000 a piece, depending on the condition, per airplane repair kit. So you go to one of those airfields, especially right before server reset, would be a perfect time to do it, because you know nobody else is going to get them. You're not taken
Right.
away from players, whatever. Let's say you grab about 5 of them. There's 10 grand right there.
Yeah. Well, with my little adventure that I went over there, I came out of there. Hold on a second. I came out of there with a butt ton of money. Well, what's the armorer sitting out? Are you in the armorer still?
He's got about 50 grand, but not for long. I'm gonna
Okay.
sell him this ballista at 96% for 639, and
Apparently nobody's been to the armor that particular trader since the last server reset.
yeah,
So they were all sitting at $99,000, all three of them. The little,
yeah,
the little rip-off mechanic, the
yeah.
little British twat, and So if the armor's at 50K, I didn't remember where I left him at. I knew I took a lot of his money though, because I'm sitting on probably about 45, 50 grand right now.
Well, I
So,
found 2 weapon cleaning kits just recently. So I find these handguns and stuff. Why not fix them up and sell them to him? Now this is strange. My 1911, plain old 1911. Remember the other day he wanted to give me 2,000 whatever for it. Now I'm at 99%. I'm gonna repair it just to see what he says. I'm not gonna sell it. He's offering me 1,858. I'm gonna repair that. Okay. It's
crap, I left the
1863.
ammo.
So the prices do change. It's so strange. And then he'll give me X amount of dollars for the suppressor and the magazine out of it too. So you could easily hit 2 grand on a pistol.
Oh yeah.
That's not a bad way to go either.
So what's your idea for the most lucrative thing to do there then
Well, in the game, in my
in the game?
opinion, the best bang for your buck, for your scum buck, so to speak, I think, is selling airplane repair kits. They're so easy to get, generally. You can get, not only can you get them, but you can get quite a few of them. You can have 20,000 bucks pretty fast. So
Yeah.
if somebody was complaining, oh, I need a vehicle, whatever, you could do this with a motorcycle or an ATV with 2 hiking backpacks full. We did talk about that the other day, but it seems to be pretty consistent. All right, what else do I want to sell this fool? I think that was all I had on my person. Yeah, but I've got 3 weapon cleaning kits on me right now. Even this shitty one at 18, he'll give me 154 for it. He'll give me 1,300 for one and over 1,300 for another.
Yeah, between what I had on my person from this last trip, what I had on in my truck, and then in another backpack from the 2 prior trips, I got close to 100 grand.
Yeah, that's really good. Now,
I'm gonna bring that back and throw it in my secret stash in here. And I keep the stacks of 10,000 in groups of 10, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 stacks of 10 grand, or
wow.
100 grand. 100 grand in each stack. So
I just got an M9 pistol and a 19. Is that engraved? It is engraved. I'm going to swap that out. That's going to be my new sidearm. I mean, why not? If I found a gold one or Jay's, I'd probably do it too. We're going to take the engraved one and I'll sell the plain old one. I thought about dismantling it and making a cleaning kit. Why? Our repair kit. Why? I got 3 cleaning kits, you know? Now, one thing I do want to do, I need to unload this ammo, because I bet there's still one in the chamber. Yep, there is. Okay.
yeah, when I fill up the bottom of this wardrobe, if I go all the way across, that'll be 10 stacks, 100 grand in each stack. So there's a mill right there. So I've got
Nice.
I've got.
Somebody
I'm
asked me,
I'll
they're
have-
like, what is KG doing with all the money? I said, I don't think you understand. It's just, he just wants to do it.
Yeah, it's just a challenge thing.
I think it was that Henri Janzer that asked that. I know that sounds so unlike him. But yeah, if I wanted to take this really seriously, I could make a lot of money. Right now, it's just the research thing. 76% blaze bat is 700. Now I'm going to repair that with a toolbox, and he'll give me about $1,000 for it.
I'm just kind of curious. It's like once the banks come online, I can go deposit all of this, and I don't have to sit here and worry about it being at 100% or 99%.
Oh yeah, right.
Do all the money laundering thing, and it's like then it's just a matter of like, okay, great, so I can, whatever.
Now
It's more or less something to say that I can do it. So it's like, okay, fine, been there, done that. And it's like, why'd you jump off the dam with a parachute? Because I could, and I wanted to see if it was practically feasible.
Well,
And
you
it's like,
saw what I did trying
you were
to
jumping
test
off the
out
buildings.
the parachutes. Yeah, I mean, I successfully jumped. I did not successfully land.
Yeah, well, that's the problem
Well,
with heights. Heights shouldn't bother you. Falling shouldn't bother you. It's the sudden stop at the end that kills everybody.
that is. Now this is interesting. I don't understand this. The 1911 engraved. Unless I put the attachments back on the wrong handgun, and I really should check this. He only wants to give me $893 for that at 100%. He's offering me $1558 right now for a plain old handgun. Does that maybe go back to what you were saying about there's more rarity to a regular old 1911 than there is to an engraved one right now at this very moment?
Maybe, could be. I mean, I would tend to think it's like, because for the gold deagle, the gold 1911, admins can't spawn those, the gold ones.
Yeah.
So what you find, if you see somebody with one, it's naturally found. It's
Yeah.
a natural. It's organic.
Right. It's vegan.
Yeah.
It's a vegan 1911. There's no attachments on this. Now,
Really?
okay. This is very strange. All right, this has to be a game glitch. It's telling me 1588 in the inventory. I've got 2 pistols in the camouflage jacket. Okay? 15, it's a glitch. It has to be. 1558 for the regular old one, not the engraved. And 293 for an M9. Both at 100%. Now, over in the cell category, it says he only wants to give me 361 for that exact same 1911. And the 293 is showing up for the M9. There's about what is that, $1,100 swing on what it says for this pistol in the jacket compared to what it's telling me. And I don't really care. But remember, I was saying, is it a rarity thing? I think the game's just wrong. I'm going to sell it, though. And it says he's going to give me $654 total for the 2 handguns. That seems more in line with where it should be. I would think the engraved 1911 would be worth more.
Yeah, would make sense.
And I don't really care. I'm not going to carry it around. It's just, I think it's still kind of fucked up. Damn it. I hit the wrong button. Imagine that. Me hitting the wrong button.
Alright, so all of that's filled up.
So keep in mind that if you haven't seen that before, it's doing it. And also that crazy, wacky thing that just happened to my truck. Yeah, I ran into some stuff, but nothing really hard. And then my truck's just sitting here, and it was at 59%. I repaired it. It's up to 100 now, but it's just strange. People are strange when you're
Uh-oh.
a stranger. Oh, what? Singing?
Speaking of strangers,
Oh my God! I was just singing how
to me,
people are strange when you're strange.
yeah, people are
Janzer comes
fucking strange.
out in the rain.
Wait a second. I thought. Wait. Oh, it's okay to do that now, right? Never mind.
It's okay to come out.
I turned my mic down 10 because I'm way too fucking loud in your damn videos.
If you're
You
trying to
are.
rob the place,
You're way too
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
loud.
load it.
Yeah.
I think
turned it
someone,
down 10.
someone may have mentioned that.
Yeah, me.
I see these comments. Who is this fresh face
Young
young
lad.
lad?
Yeah, look
Oh
at
my
you,
God.
man. Fucking shaved and everything. Damn.
Got to a new job. It's either a new job or court.
Oh, no.
No
Depends
court.
on what side of the court you're on.
Yeah.
I am
You're on the
not-
right side or the left side. It's like it's.
I am fully expecting at some point in the next 20 years, assuming I make it. I just made it 1 week so far, so let's not get ahead of myself. But in this illustrious career, that I will go to court at some time.
Oh yeah, it's like this new career. It's like not a matter of if, but when.
Yeah, it's just when.
You should try to be Judge Judy's security guard
The
on
bailiff.
that show. On that show. Yeah, there you go. On the Judy. I think it's just Judy now.
I'll
Can't
tell
really
you
call it
what.
on Amazon.
Judge Judith Shinley or something
Yeah,
like
man.
that is her name. I do like her.
Oh yeah, me too.
I realize though.
It's all new Judy Justice.
Well, you know, okay, I'll equate that to like people say WWF, WWE, WCW.
Exactly.
Wrestling is fake.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's
Well, they have it all set up beforehand. They already know what's playing out, but then they're putting on the show, man.
orchestrated. Is
Yeah.
how I like to describe it.
Like it's like
It's-
real court. You mean?
Well,
He's
that's-
not wrong
You're
in
not
any
wrong.
way. There was nothing about what he said that was a lie
No,
in
yeah,
any
exactly.
way.
You
There's
already
nothing
have
about it
an
that was
factual.
actually
idea.
inaccurate.
Well,
Yep. All the prosecutors get together with the judge and the
that is
defendant.
what I was
Yep.
just gonna say. When
They all
eat
figure it
lunch
out.
together and blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
they figure it
and-
out.
And then they go in there and hammered it out after a couple thousand
Absolutely.
years. Yeah. Yeah. maybe.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I will just say this: I was in a court battle for almost 4.5 years, which was end up being settled out of court, and I how do I say this? I've got
If you want me to buy
pretty
that,
good
you better give me the price.
grasp on the length of time it takes to get anything done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I put that delicately
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, you did.
Close enough.
I'm eating, so I'm going to mute myself a lot,
Knock
which is
yourself
good
out,
for
man.
everybody.
It's
Yeah,
great.
just mute yourself away.
Knock
Go ahead.
yourself out.
90% of the time.
And not that anybody probably really cares, but my intent is to only play for a little while longer because I've been up since before 5. And oddly enough, I'm getting tired. That's weird how that happens. Is there anything
I've got
else I
some-
want to sell either of these fools?
I was up at god awfully early hours this morning to get some stuff done, and it's like, and I kind of been running around off and on all day on top of the new job and all this crap. So
Yeah.
I left the wife basically, finishing off making ceviche. So ceviche is calling my name here, so I'm going to be out of here.
She can take care of herself.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, yeah.
Well, whoa. What are we talking about?
As long as it's not anything technical.
Right. The how about those Bears? Hell of a team. They're going to be good next year. What? I think I've sold this fool just about. Actually, all these fools, just about everything. All right, I'm going to prove it to you. If you will not leave for just a minute, I'm just going to go out on a whim and see how much this mechanic will give me for this Aerosmith toolbox.
Aerosmith toolbox, did you say? I'm sorry?
See, that's how you spawn it in manually. Just type in spawn
Aero.
item AERO, boom, it comes right up. It's the only thing.
Yep.
This is an 85 out of 100 toolbox at 45%. Anybody want to take a stab at it?
Nah, I am
2100.
All right, you are high.
Oh, really?
And,
Wow.
And I think the reason
I wish I were.
yeah. Well, it's in court right now to federally legalize it. So anybody in my chosen profession, yours, whatever, can consume it.
I'm high on
You
life.
just can't
I don't know what
be
you're talking
under
about.
the influence when you go to work. It's just like alcohol. You can drink all the booze you want, just don't be under the influence when you go to work. Or drive, whatever. Yeah. 1425, and I really do think that the reason is because it's only a 45% toolbox. I have no way to repair it, but or it's 85 out of 100 units. Let me rephrase that. At 45%. He'll still offer me 1425, but I'm going to keep the toolbox just for shit.
So the health of the item has a pretty good effect on it, because I think normally it's about twice that.
It is. I was telling KG that I have been getting traditionally 2,000 to 4,000 a toolbox, depending on number of units and condition, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I was a little too high on that. Mm-hmm.
I had told him that KG, that my conspiracy theory is is to actually just farm. If you're after money and you don't want to make salted bear steaks constantly, and you don't want to do kill boxes, because kill boxes are the best place to get weapons, expensive weapons. I think these Aero toolboxes, but I basically made a blanket statement to him, not thinking. I mean, he brought up the salted meat. And we did talk about kill boxes, but not so much farming kill boxes just for the money. But I'll bet you, if a player's good at lockpicking enough at it, lockpicking and disarming the bombs, kill boxes are probably still the way to go. But I don't do anything associated with kill boxes right now. But I do a lot of flying. So
time to drop some hordes on players.
I will.
They've been asking for it, literally.
Well, did you see
in the Discord? Literally been asking for it. And I'm like,
did you see what I typed in about a naughty player with the red truck? And I don't know what the malfunction was. Okay, either I'm not thinking clearly, or he parked like next to the west hangar in B1, B2 airfield.
It happens. People that aren't familiar with things and don't care.
Well,
do you know the player name?
I didn't. I told KG the same thing. All I did was now the truck is at the east end of the airfield.
I couldn't get the name of the player because you'd already popped the lock. So
I popped the lock.
They'll cry about it or not. Well, most of the time, 100% of the time, I would say 99% of the time, we've had them not give a shit. It's so rare that people actually recover their vehicles.
I'm not going to tell you what's in there, but I will tell you, I'm
looking
tell you
right now.
They are. There's crates in there. And
I know.
a decent amount of ammunition up at the top. You see that? I mean, that's worth some money to somebody. But anyway.
Yeah, these 3 vehicles,
2 of them
I guess they're far enough away.
I saw the ones right outside.
Some of them are super on the fucking edge there.
Yeah. And I even thought about you fuckers.
Did you see the police
Hyper Venom is inside. I'm going to move that vehicle.
Yep.
The police cruiser?
Yep.
KG just told me about that.
Let's see. We got Rice. We got Zane DeLuca. We got Rice. Why are these guys always just a pain in the ass?
Well, some of them, and I am recording, by the way, but I don't think you care, but I am recording.
No, I'd love for them to watch this shit so they could hear what's up.
Hey, Janzer, no one watches my show. No one's going to hear this. I haven't streamed in a long time. And again,
I'm going to make a parking lot for them.
What my thing is, and I told Maximus, I was like, I have not been streaming. Again, I have no set schedule, and I go to a bigger academy this coming Monday. And I'll be living there for 5 days. Come back on Friday, and I'll have Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, and then boom, early Monday morning, I'm back down there for 6 weeks. Then we have 1 more week of training, hopefully, at our facility, all week,
Nice.
qualifying with rifles and handguns.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time.
So,
which rifles are they going to issue you rifles to carry in your vehicles?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, they'll probably give you the Colt 6920 LEs and trick them out a little bit.
Are you ready for this? Now, don't ask
questions.
I had to do it.
I had to.
What department I'm working for, okay? I'm just going to tell you this. Glock 17s, and of all things, Ruger Mini 14s. I know you're going to say, what? Okay, now.
No, not at all. It's just that, God, I haven't heard somebody issue those in a while. Are they full? Are they composite stocks or are they folding?
Believe it or not, I saw one yesterday and part of the tour. Wouldn't stop. Wouldn't stop.
Wow.
I know. Like I said, don't ask, because I can't tell. Well, I can, but I'm not. I shouldn't.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But Glock 17, 5th gen, I think. So
not bad.
Considering I used to carry a 17 3rd gen, which in my opinion is the best one. So that's what I cut my teeth on. 30 years ago, I was a 1st gen, maybe 2nd gen.
Yeah, answer if you can or want to, but do you guys have a departmental armorer?
We do.
Okay.
And I think that's one of the reasons. Now, I was told recently that they are pushing to go to the AR. And I said, I'll sign up for an armorer's job if I don't have enough time in yet, seniority and all that shit. But that is exactly what I would do if they allowed me to.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, I know a little bit about these. Yeah, I could be your guy. The problem is,
I'll be your Huckleberry.
I've been doing this off and on for 20 years on the armorer side, taking some courses and whatnot. And so with the availability of parts and training, I imagine I'm not alone. I imagine there's lots of guys that would like that job. But anyway, I did find out this week that they are pushing, but it takes so long to get anything done sometimes.
Are you kidding?
No. Any government agency?
I'm joking.
What?
Yeah.
Are you? Huh.
Yeah, I know firsthand multiple ways.
Yeah. So, I really hope they do go to an AR, M16, whatever, M4. M4 would actually be probably what it'd be, I guess. But you never know.
That's what I was saying. It's like it's pretty common. It's like departments will usually go to the Colt 6920 LE, which I think Colt finally discontinued those. So whatever the current modern day equivalent of it is, because they just stopped manufacturing them.
Yeah.
But that's pretty well much the base model that just about everybody starts from.
H&K 416, I think, was pretty
popular.
Yeah,
416 the 416, the 418 was another one. Steel's finally flipped over to the 18, the 418, I think it was. But it was an H&K. But they ran the 6920s for years. It's like, God, I've built, well, several of the ARs I have that I've built out, are built off the 6920. And one of my hog hunting rifles is a 6920. It's a great platform.
There was a guy in my class today. We were talking shop a little bit, and I was telling war stories. I said I can remember back, and it seems to be like 20 years ago is kind of my benchmark. I said I can remember back approximately 20 years when we got Vietnam era parts kits, and there was no quote unquote ghost gun or 80% lowers, whatever. Everything had a serial number on it. The guys with CNCs and lathes and all that stuff were few and far between. You had to have a shop or have some money to buy your own stuff, because most people just couldn't afford it or chose not to afford it. Now, I will tell you this. I looked up prices on mini mills recently, and I was flabbergasted how the price has tripled from what I gave a few years ago. 10 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe? I actually had my mill sitting on a workbench because I was scared, how much it was going to cost me to buy the tooling for it, which it was accurate. It was expensive. I think I paid about $500 for it. The last time I looked for a comparable make and model, about 15. And of course, I think I've got more in holders, attachments, tooling than I've got in the machine.
Probably.
At today's price, I've got
holders and collars and stuff like that. Yeah, you
fuck,
can easily, very, very easily. It's like, my dad's longtime friend of my dad's. My dad was a machinist and engineer by trade, training, all that crap, and schooling and everything. So his best friend, I just called him Uncle, and it's his whole garage, was set up like an operating room for a machinist, and
that's nice.
It's like they're everything that you could imagine. Collars for lathes. He didn't have a CNC machine. He had an old style Miller milling machine before CNCs became. My dad and him were old school, so But his milling machine, he finally got the upgrade to it so that you could actually save programs to a floppy disk, and it used a 5 1/4 floppy, and then it's like just before he passed away, he upgraded it to a 3 1/2 inch, and
he's big time.
Oh yeah, man, that got me. It's like the number of heads that I ported and polished on Mustang GT 302 engines. That got me through high school.
And
that was.
Now, thumb drive. Or a micro SD. It's just crazy. Now we're in your world, Janzer.
Yeah, it's like my buddy. He sent me.
Oh, he's technical too.
Yeah,
he's probably way more hardware technical than I am.
No, I mean, we're talking firearms.
I mean, I'm no fucking slouch when it comes to I would say consumer level electronics, but I don't really do like hardcore like networking hardware or any of that. But,
specs and stuff like that for consumer level stuff. It's like I don't keep up on it anywhere near as good as I should.
Neither do I. I used to do it all the time, but it doesn't matter. I could still fucking whip it out like nobody's business. So
and
the specs too.
Whoa.
If I need to, I'll become an expert within 24 hours. Yes.
That's the thing. As long as Google and YouTube are still in existence, a person can become, if they have the desire, can become pretty educated.
Pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Most people aren't disciplined enough.
Fairly quickly.
But yes, they could.
Well, I will
educated.
Tell you.
I think educated's a stretch, but fairly well informed.
Yes.
I think somebody like Janzer, myself, you, it's like, there's where I put the education, because it's like we know how to kind of focus and drill down into what we need quickly.
I have noticed with some of the younger people that I may or may not have come in contact with recently, I'm like, oh my God. And they're fairly sharp. They had to be to pass the test. But I'm like, oh, what are we gonna do with these kids? Sometimes I'm like, you damn kids, because
Damn kids.
I'm
Get off my lawn.
yeah, I'm quite a bit older than some of them, and there's some that are closer to my age. But anyway, and I just kind of shake my head. You know, it is just different. What's the priority? I mean, they were talking about they're connoisseurs of wine and gourmet coffee. We talk about all kinds of stuff. And I'm
hate
like,
on them. They're
No,
trying to find. They're trying to find an identity, which is
well,
cool.
You know,
Instead of these dummies out there pulling a label and trying
Right.
to become the greatest victim, you know.
yeah.
Well, at least they're trying, you know.
Well, I want you to know I was fairly
Mhm.
diplomatic about it. And I basically, I know, right? I said, this is how I know that I'm old. Because I have some expectations, but I don't have any great aspirations. You know, that I'm going to be a wine taster or a gourmet
I don't
coffee
care what you
connoisseur
do,
or, tequila. That was a big thing back in the day.
Tequila.
Tequila, you know.
Yeah, I don't think tequila's in vogue anymore, so it's like
I'm
you
not
know,
a
faded.
tequila guy.
I have
Yeah.
a bottle that I brought back from one of my trips to Mexico back in the day. If you ever get a chance, if you do like tequila at all, if you don't, then don't worry about it. But it's in a round bottle. It's a bluish green, more blue. It's got a straight neck on it, but it's like a round bowl, like almost like a pumpkin at the bottom with the bottom of the bottle with a straight neck, and it's called Agavero. And you can
Oh, I was
get
gonna
it.
say it was either that or combo. That sounds a
Yep.
lot like the combo wombo bottle too. That
Well, Cabo, I'll drink it, but I don't really like it. But this Agavero is the smoothest. And again, for my palate, here I am, a connoisseur now. It's the smoothest tasting
Conning who?
that I've had. Pardon you? What'd you call me?
What? What'd you say?
But anyway,
Who, Conning?
I used to drink Zambuca, you know, the licorice
Oh.
tasting. I used to
Yeah.
drink that straight,
Yeah.
well, on the rocks. When I see, so what I told people was, I said, what you're talking, the young people, I said, what you're talking about is what I've done in the past. But
Oh,
I know
yeah, I
I'm
know,
old
yeah.
because I don't do that anymore. But
I hear that.
I buy, and again, we used to call it truck stop coffee. Well, truck stops now have great coffee. Truck stops have learned to cater to what the truck drivers want because they'll make money.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to talk about shitty, gas station coffee when
And the food
these
too.
places are actually pretty good. Yeah, there's like two places that are pretty good with food. Like there's a Quick Trip that we have here,
Yep,
and
we
there's
have
also
Quick Trips.
7-Eleven that's got this Laredo taco.
Yep.
And Laredo taco, oh, their tortillas are actually really good. They know what they're doing. So
Well,
it's like they're not great, but they're not plastic like you normally would get.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit, oh y'all are kind of legit. Like, all right,
From
okay.
my days of truck driving, okay, short story, if I can get my truck in there and get something to eat, or I gotta
Saying, what are we
fight to
talking
get
about?
in somewhere else, I'm going to the first place where it's easy to get in, get out, and has halfway decent food. And again, the truck stops figured that out over the years. They've got a full fucking kitchen in one of the places I used to go. I mean, they'll make your shit to order. It's expensive,
Yep.
but whatever you want, if it's on
They'll
the
do it.
menu, they'll make it fresh. It ain't sitting out under a heat lamp for 12 hours. No, we'll get that in the fryer, you know. And they have kitchen hours. A lot of these places I went. Now, there is a lot of fried food and stuff that's not maybe so great for you, but the truck drivers love it. They're a bunch of big fat fuckers anyways, about half the time. So that's the kind of food they want to eat. And I don't blame them because it tastes good. It's not good for you, but lots of grease, lots of salt. Anyway, on that happy note, gentlemen, and I use this term loosely, thank you very much. I know, KG, I know you hung in here. I was going to play till 9. It's about 1:15 now, my time. So this is going to work out good. I'll post this recording on there. And I don't know when I'll see you guys next. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow night and maybe even Sunday, but we'll just see how it goes. I have no real aspirations. A lot of it, which I didn't do tonight because I got sidetracked, imagine that, is just hopping in the airplane, going over to Z0, freshening up that crate over there. Anyone can do it if you want, if you're over there. I know, Janzer, you haven't been flying, but if you go over there, just touch the crate, maintain it, and also A4. They're hidden in the bushes. You'll find them. The locks were popped off of them, though, or one of them, and I had to put another lock on it after the whitelist thing happened. Yeah. And I did give, Janzer, I can't remember if I told you, I gave Got Rice. I
Got
gave
Rice.
Five locks. Yeah.
I remember everything, yes.
Yeah, okay. I don't. Well, I'm glad
I'm in project mode, so my brain is like flying right now.
Yeah, okay. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one.
Yep.
All right, sounds
Peace.
good.